We have to pay rent?
$800 each.
Parents out here treating their own kids like an ATM. This is wild. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a viral series of clips exposing a new trend. Parents trying to live off their own kids. Rent, bills, birthday money, PS5 repos, everything except actual parenting. This is emotional manipulation mixed with financial desperation. And my God, these kids are fed up. Let's get to it. This is the most chaotic mother-son interaction I've ever seen all year. She's not asking, she's shaking the boy down like a loan shark. Watch this.
What?
You sit here flexing all this money.
I just gave you some money,
but you sit here flexing all this money. You can give me some money or you can get out. You can give me some money.
your own son. You
I
can
don't
find you a
care.
man.
I take care. I'm not finding no man. I take care of you for 18 years. It's time for you to pay me back. It's time for you to pay me back. What am I supposed to do with this?
That's enough. Go find you a man. I'm not your man, your son.
Can you want to flex? Let's flex. Look at this. Compare stacks. Compare stacks.
I'm not doing
you think
none of
I'm
that.
gonna walk away with this?
Get out my camera.
You can either get my money or get out. I'm not playing. You
Show the people how you really act, bro. That's sad.
I quit my job. I don't work no more.
Bro, quitting your job and declaring your son the provider is wow. That's not parenting. That's retirement without a savings.
You don't have no choice but to
So
provide
what?
for
You
me.
need to go find you a man. I'm not your
Find
man.
me a man.
It's
You
all the
my
money
son.
I got,
You
bro.
are my son.
All the money I got, bro.
I don't care about how much money you got.
Why would you quit your job thinking I'm finna take care of you? I'm not finna take care of you.
But you making all this money now.
What, bro?
You making all this money. You can take care of your
I ain't gonna
mom.
have nothing in a minute if you keep begging.
But you can go over there and take care of your girlfriend.
So
though.
what?
You
Get out
give
my
your
room.
girlfriend.
Stop begging, man.
You done bought them kids all type of shoes, but you can't
the
give your
most
mama no
irritating
money.
person ever,
So you
bro.
can't give your mama no money.
Bro, leave me alone, bro.
I'm not gonna keep playing with you.
Bye. Please
Bye.
leave me alone,
I'm
bro.
not gonna play.
Please close my door and lock it, bro. Please leave me alone, bro. You're making my life worse and worse every time, bro.
She's not even hiding it. Every time she tries to set boundaries, she pushes back harder. This isn't parenting. This is a hostage negotiation.
Bye.
You wanna get out? You wanna go live in the streets?
Bye, man.
You wanna have money
I
living on
gave
the
you
streets?
$30,000 this week, bro. Bye.
I don't care how much money you gave me. I
Bye.
want some more because you know I'm trying to go to Puerto
Bye,
Rico.
man. I don't want to fast shit, bro. I ain't even had nothing.
Bro gave her $30,000 a week and she still wants more. This ain't love. This is dependency. Clip 2 is even crazier because the mom isn't shaking down one kid. She's shaking down all of them. This is when manipulation gets strategic. Mom gets a new boyfriend and suddenly everybody owes rent. Watch this.
What do you mean we have to pay rent?
I'm sorry, we just need help around here.
You never said nothing about rent before.
Well, now I have to. I need you guys to help out. It's gonna be like $800 for each of you.
Each?
Yeah, girl, we pay $2,500 a month for rent here.
So you want me to do rent and a bill?
Well, that will include the bill. So we'll just scratch the bill. So the $800 will include help towards the bill.
Where's all this coming from? Because you never mentioned any of this before.
Well, now that he's here,
This is your house.
well, he's moving in.
The mom barely knows the man, but somehow he's the man of the house until it's time to pay bills. Then her daughters magically become the adults.
You never had a problem before.
Well,
I just,
now
no.
he's gonna be the man of the house.
No.
I'm not paying rent. It's not even your decision. It's his.
You barely know him. He's been here for like 2 months.
This is
And all of a sudden
stupid.
he's moving in and then you're telling us that. Wow.
This is gonna be our house.
Well, he should be bringing some money.
How you moving a dude in and charging your kids $800 each? Where they do that at? Let's get to clip 3 because the next mom repossessing a PS5 like she works at Rent-A-Center. This one feels like a comedy sketch, but sadly, it's real.
All the stuff I do for you as a mother. Literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff. And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay the light bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money. So I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Well, how you gonna ask for my birthday money that I got on my birthday to pay the light bill? And why you trying to take my PS5 away?
You know your finances are cooked when your first solution is give me the PlayStation, not budgeting, not cutting spending, just straight game repo.
Well, you can't play the PS5 anyway if there ain't gonna be no damn lights in our house.
You shouldn't have been going out so much. You would have had the money. What happened to the income tax?
Trying to, first of all, stay out my business. When I come to you as a mother and I'm telling you there's an issue where I need help, you help.
Going out so much. I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you staying in, I'm
Now,
talking
you said stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop going spending money on yourself and your little boyfriend.
Boy, y'all finna whoop y'all ass.
Now the daughter steps in, and honestly, she becomes the voice of every kid watching this. Let's get the clip 4. This is generational parenting repeating what's been done to them.
Bruh, I went through the same thing, bruh. Listen, I don't know how old you is, but when I was 16, I had got me a little job at Crystal's, cause you know, like, I was always asking for shit, asking for little shoes, clothes and shit like that. And she was like, my mama was basically like, you want some nice shit, you need to get you a job. So then, not only like that, I worked 6 to 2, 6 a.m. to 2 o'clock. So I mean, at 16, I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work. Then she acting like she don't even want to take me to work. Like, man, I don't know. Like, but you told me to get, like, so she'll take $100 out of a $120 check I got every 2 weeks.
Imagine working your first job at 16 and your parent becomes the IRS, taking 80% of your check with no refund.
So then I was just eventually like, damn, I was like, if I'm working, why you taking all the money? Like, you told me if I wanted these things to get a job. Now I got the job, you taking all the money. You could have showed me how to budget the money or something, but not just take my shit. So eventually, like, one day it was like 5:30, she was like, you gonna be late for work. I was like, I ain't going back to work. Cause I'm working for you, I ain't working for Crystals, I ain't working for myself, so.
This is what happens when a kid realizes they're funding their parents' lifestyle. They stop caring about work entirely.
That cookie crumbled, but you know.
And here's where the psychology kicks in. Clip 6 breaks down what happens, and he's not wrong. This is exactly what we just witnessed.
Yo, we are the only race of people that make our kids responsible for our shortcomings in life. We're the only people that make our kids responsible for our shortcomings in life because we didn't financially make the right decision in our past. We make our children responsible. So we force our children to pay bills if they live with us, and if they don't help us pay bills, we kick them out. That's manipulation. A lot of y'all are going through this with your parents. That's not love. That's survival. So they go to show you your true connection and how your parents truly feel about you. As my child, you can come home whenever you want to. I'm never going to charge my child a place to stay because that's my child. I chose to have you. You didn't ask to be here. And most of our people just continuously force our children to pay bills. Here, we won't have for your check. That is manipulation. If I want to help, if I'm helping you, how could I help you by taking from you? If you're constantly trying to save, but I'm constantly forcing you to give me half of what you're saving, how am I actually helping you? Think now, these are your parents that's doing this to you, but that's supposed to be love. That's condition. Because they were taught that from their parents. And that's why people believe, oh, well, you're supposed to help your parents. What? As the parent, I'm supposed to be already financially stable to take care of these children. That's why it's important to have your finances together before you have kids. So we are taught in the community, which is manipulation and narcissistic as hell, that if you stay with your parents, you're supposed to get them half of your check. No wonder why kids never really get far in life in our community. Because we constantly helping out our parents who didn't take full responsibility of their finances early on in their childhood, adulthood. So it's manipulation all the way around, man.
He's telling the truth. Parents calling it responsibility when it's survival. Clip 7 continues this. Before we go any further, notice the pattern across every single one of these clips. Kids are rebelling. They're finally realizing they've been carrying responsibilities that were never theirs. Once parents start depending on a child financially, the roles flip and the relationship never recovers. The next few clips show exactly why the cycle keeps repeating in our community and how kids today are finally breaking it. 25% of rent from a 16-year-old? This debate always exposes who's struggled and who's healed.
Definitely not. Child, I'm standing here with my cousin, and she seems to think that if a child is in the household and they are working, that they should be given 25% of their money for room and board. Not at all. Okay, so your daughter is about to be 16.
Right.
And she's working, so she'll be starting working now. And you feel like she needs to pay you 25% for room and board.
He nailed it. Just because you're making money doesn't mean you owe money. Clip 9, how this affects the entire community long term. This clip explains the cultural aside, why this keeps happening.
So my mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is black, and my dad grew up in the suburbs. My mom grew up in North Philly, so very different upbringings. And they both went into the military. Now, what I'm getting at is that I never understood making your children pay bills. I have known a lot of people, mostly black, and a few Spanish people who have had the scenario where they're forced to pay bills from their parents. And I feel like on the black side, it's always like from a trying to teach you responsibility or low-key punish you. If they feel like you're not doing what they think you should be doing, then they're like forcing you to pay bills. Like if you're not in school or if you don't have a job that they deem like good enough, then you need to be paying bills, even though it kind of makes no sense in that way, because like if you don't have a good paying job, you really should be saving all the money that you can so that you can, when the time comes for you to move out or like buy a house, you have that money saved up. And then I feel like on the Hispanic side, it was always like the families literally needed the money to survive. Like they needed the extra income to pay bills. But again, sometimes I feel like that can inadvertently delay your children, right? When they have to divert some of that money that they could be saving for their own things towards paying bills in the house. And all of this is anecdotal, right? I'm not like saying this is backed by statistics or anything, but also I feel like I'm not really sure if this is just an American thing, because I feel like in other cultures it's kind of more of the norm to stay together until each person kind of has a family of their own and then they move out, but by that time they probably saved enough up to literally buy a house. Growing up, I was not like forced to do chores. I wasn't like responsible for paying bills in the house. I was literally just able to be a kid. And so I think it is very hard when you have to like make a lot of adult decisions, right? Like where you're gonna go to school, where you're gonna get a job, and then on top of that have to come home and like worry about paying bills to your own parents, especially if the money is not going toward actual bills. Like you see your parents spending that money on things that is not even really contributing to the house. It's like things that they just want to buy and they're using your money to do that. It's like, that's crazy.
She's right. Making kids pay for rent early doesn't teach them independence. It delays it. Clip 10 is the final straw. A mom mad her son won't even cover her eviction. This one tells you everything about entitlement culture.
So just a quick question. Do all of the women out here, are y'all teaching y'all sons to pay all of like these women's bills? Is that a thing? Like, or is it that y'all are just saying that to like the actual people that y'all want and y'all teaching y'all son differently? And like I said, this is just a question. It's just a question. So like, it's just something I be curious. So I be asking questions. I just want y'all to know, do y'all teach y'all sons to pay these women's bills? Or is that something different and that's just solely for you?
So y'all listen to this. So my son, who's 20 years old, just said he doesn't care if I get an eviction or not. Like, bro, you're the only one with your own room right now. You make $3 more than your mama.
The weaponized guilt is insane. Every problem becomes a child's responsibility.
Maybe it's time for you to move on your own. Because in this day and time, family needs to stick together. Because you're $250 compared to like $1,200. Come on now.
The whole compilation shows you one thing. There's a difference between raising your kids and financially draining them because life got hard. Kids don't owe their parents a second childhood, and using guilt, shame, and manipulation destroys their relationship whether you recognize it or not. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit that like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more real conversations like this. And if you ever dealt with parents like this, let me know below, because these stories are getting worse every day. And do me a favor, binge watch the playlist down into the description. I'll see you on the next one.